Hello, this is the Roots of Throshia, and I'm here with a video of Minecraft. I'm going to be playing some Minecraft, but I'm also going to show you what I've been working on in Minecraft. So, I I play Bedrock version of Minecraft, and I got into it several years ago. My son actually got me into it, um, as most games that I play on the computer nowadays. Um, my son showed me the game and I got into it that way. I do play a few that are still older games that I got into long before he um, was uh, showing me games. But anyway, so I'm going to use the mouse to get in first, but I'll use the remote when I'm actually playing because I like to play with the remote. An Xbox, Windows Xbox controller. And let's see. Let's see. So what I want to show you is the Super Survivor seed that I have. This seed um, started like this one. This is what I started with. I have loaded in the seed a few different times because I've been playing this for a while, for a few days now. Um, well, maybe even more than a week. But anyway, so what I did is I wanted an island survival seed, and I found this seed on a Minecraft and Chill video, and I really like this seed. I think it's the perfect island survival island seed. So as you can see, you spawn in here. I did spawn in with a bonus chest, and so I did do it on this one as well. I spawned in with a bonus chest. And here is the map that I have. This is a map that I got because I threw away my other map. But actually, let's let's go like this. Let's see. We need to go down. I want to get me a table. We're gonna need, yeah. So let's get us some cartography table. I want some paper. And that should be all that we need. So that means just so that we can grow our map. So let's get this. Stick that in there. Stick that in there. Okay, and we'll go up to number 2. Okay. So as you can see, there's nothing around this island. Like, this island is all alone out in the middle of nowhere. So, and that if that's not gonna impress you, then let's go back into this and let's zoom out even farther. So let's see. Write it a bit bigger. Okay, see? So even there, you got even more. Nothing around. In my entire distance that I can see, there is not a single other island anywhere around. So and yes, I'm in creative right now. On my main one, I don't do creative, but let's go up to size 3 map, or 3 out of 4. So 3 out of 4. Now, we're at the edge of the map, so we can't really see if there's anything in that direction on the top of our deal. So, let me go up and just show you what we've got here. So, see, you have a little island with 3 trees. Now, there's one thing that could make this just a little bit better, and that would be just a little bit of sugarcane somewhere. But there is no sugarcane, so you got to live without sugarcane. But this is the true survival island seed. See, there is nothing, no land anywhere to be found. Now, off in the distance over there, you can see some lights underwater. I'm not sure what those ones are. You've got a ruined portal that's right there, and you've got I believe it's an ocean monument up there. And then you've got some ruins right here underwater that are close to your island. Well, fairly close to your island. So see, there is pretty much nothing around this island. It's like completely barren. So basically you have a few things of grass that you might be able to get some seeds from. You've got 3 trees and just this little bit of land. Some gravel, some sand. And then I got a bonus chest. And in the bonus chest you get some mangroves, some beetroot, a carrot, and some trees, so a few things. And it's nice to have these few little things to help you out to get started. And that's one of the main reasons that I get a bonus chest. Almost any time I start a world, I'm going to get a bonus chest. And when I'm doing a survival island, I definitely want one. So now let's go out of here. So that shows you where we started. So then I made a copy of my island. And I've done a little bit of work since the copy, but not very much. So we can go in here and I can show you what there is. So right now, this is where we are at with it. We were filling in this so that we can drain the ocean. We've been draining a lot of ocean. As you can see, the island is quite a bit bigger than it was. And you might be able to see my map down in the corner there. The island isn't necessarily all that big, but it is a decent size now. At least it shows up a little bit more on the map. I'm going to go to bed just so that we can skip the day. And so, yeah. So I've been working on expanding the map. And I've been expanding, and I'm planning on expanding all the way out to that outer wall. And so what I did in order to get the sand, or the dirt and the sand, the gravel, all the stuff that I need, is I've been expanding the island, but I've also been digging down underneath the island. So see, we have a nice big hole here that I've dug down underneath the island. This was underneath the base island. The base island was pretty much right in the middle of this, or maybe more over on this side of it. But anyway, so I dug down here and then I started clearing out farther. Once I got that out cleared out, and then we have a skeleton jockey. So yeah, and then we built all the way around out here. Yeah, we died. Well, that's not too big of a deal. This is just the copy, and so I'm probably going to do it in creative here in just a minute. No. Well, peoples. All right, or Enderman, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, so yeah, and there has been a few things spawning. I just recently got a potato on my main copy of it, but so this is what we've been doing, is we've been trying to get everything cleared out and make my island bigger so that I have enough room that I can actually do what I want to do. It'd be embarrassing if I died to this zombie, especially with him burning up. Okay, so let's see, and then I'll throw my map up and we can move my mouse off screen. Don't need that. Okay. So I'm going to go into here and change to creative. As you can see, I've been in survival the whole time, and see, this pops up, so you know that I have been in survival the whole entire time. Okay, so I'm going to continue. And that's on the main one that I've been in survival the whole time, and I'll stay on it on the actual real one. So this is what I've been doing, and this is the shape of that my island's going to take on in the end. This is probably the end shape that I'm going to have. I don't think I'm going to make it any bigger than this. Well, I might. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But once I drained that much ocean, I think I've drained plenty of ocean, because I drained all the ocean for over here. I drained pretty much all the ocean underneath this island, other than that little bit where my island actually was, that was over here by where my bed and chests are. That's pretty much where my island started, and went down towards this garden over here. So it's probably about from there, or no, not even that big. It probably covered basically where my cows and sheep are, over to where my chest is over here, and the stairs. That's probably the actual original spot for my island, is just right in there. But as you can see, there's still, I haven't even looked to see how close the rest, where land actually is. And so yeah, this is like the perfect survival island, because it's out in the middle of nowhere. You absolutely have no land anywhere close. So it is pretty much the perfect survival island seed, where it is just you on an island in the middle of the ocean, a long, long ways away from land. So I'm going to look out a little bit just to see if I can find some land. And we're going to kind of go in a circular pattern, because I want to see if I can find. Of course, maybe we should just stick to our actual map as well. So yeah, see, I'm still not seeing anything. We'll go off my map right here for a minute, because often it's off your map that you actually find what you're looking for. I've noticed that, like, if you're looking for a village, a lot of the time it's just off the map that you actually have, which is kind of rude, but it works. So yeah, we're gonna circle around, and we're gonna look off my map over on this side too. Still not seeing anything. Oh, there's a ocean monument right there. So that's the second ocean monument. I think, pretty sure that there's one over on that side, over that way somewhere. But I think that's the second one there. And we're still not seeing any land. So from here, I'll just check on my map, because I don't want to actually look off my map all that much. And this is the map that I have for my main one too. And I won't ever go into creative on my main one. That's one of the reasons that I made the copy, is so that I can go into creative on it if I need to. Oh yeah, so there's an ocean monument there. Is that the same one that I just found a minute ago? I think so.
Yeah.
No, that one that I found before was up above, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember. Okay. So we'll just keep looking. Need more land. So if you heard, that was my son. He's home from school today, sick. Okay, so that's off that point. Okay, we are missing part of this. So let's go ahead and search that. And then we're going to go over and search over this way some more. And what we'll do is we'll just search out the map and see if we can find anything on the map that is land. Because right now, I am questioning whether there is anything on this whole entire map that is land. Oh, look, we found another tiny island. There's another tiny island.
Now
even
that's the
smaller
survival
than the
island.
one that I was on.
That's
So if you really wanted a survival challenge, I guess you could start over there and then come over to this island. But I wouldn't recommend it. This island would be near impossible for you to actually do anything with, because you don't have a tree, so you'd have to bring a tree sapling with you. You guess you do have a flower. You don't have any grass, so the only way you're going to be able to get grass is you're going to have to, or get seeds, is you're going to have to build out big enough that you can have a dark area where you can produce skeletons, get you some bone meal, and then spawn some grass in. So that would be a pain. You have very little land to work with here. So that's not the best and most ideal way of doing things. There is another island over here. It looks like another really small survival island. So yeah, you could come out to these islands, but yeah, this is really nothing that you're wanting either. This is just not going to get you. Oh look, we actually see some solid land, some actual decent land there in the distance. All the way out here. Oh, and there's another, is that an ocean monument? Or is it just ruins? Nope, it's a monument. Okay, so but there, yeah, there's this other island. This one's a little bit bigger, but it still doesn't have any trees on it. So there's that, and then we're gonna slide down. Here we need to go that way. We'll go back over towards this island, so we can get back on the map. And then we'll go down this way and go back in so that we can just explore a little bit more. See if we can find any actual decent land on this whole entire map. So mostly I'm watching the mini map right now just to see if I can find it. So if you see it on my main screen, I'm probably, oh, there we go. There's some land right there, and that's probably going to be on the map. Oh, it's going to be right close to the edge if it is. Because we're getting close now, and it still hasn't shown up on the mini-map. Oh, it is off the map. So even this land is off of the map. But this is a nice big island. If you needed a bigger island, or you decided that you had to go to a bigger island, I guess this would probably be the one. Oh, is it even an island? Maybe it's not an island.
Maybe it's the mainland.
Maybe... Oh no, it's an island. Pretty sure it's an island.
Nope.
Oh, maybe not. Just a very long peninsula. Oh no, it's an island.
There are two islands.
And then there's another island back here.
Or that could be the mainland.
This might be mainland. Nope. I think it splits off too. So yeah, then you got just a chain of islands, I guess, or something right here that just keeps going.
No, I see the mainland. That's definitely in the mainland after that island.
So you say.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we've got that whole ordeal.
Is your entire map almost ocean?
Yep, pretty much. Like there's my island and one other island so far on my map. So we're going to split down here and grab us a bed so they can sleep through nights. And we want a green bed just because we can. There we go. And we'll go to bed. All right, there we go. Okay, now we still have some map to explore. So let's see if we can figure out what the rest of the map shows. Got to get back to the map first. We're not even starting to show up on the exploration yet. There we go. Now we're starting to explore the map. Okay, so yeah, we'll cover this whole corner and then we'll go over to that other corner. But I'm up a little higher than I usually go. So I don't do creative very often. See, and there's my island back there.
Unlike me.
Now we got to go explore this. I'm going to explore out to the edge of the map here.
And a future video on my channel I have planned.
Okay, so as you can see, there are some more shallow places on the map, but it still doesn't pop up to an island on most of it. It looks like we've got an island out there. I don't think that's the same one that we visited earlier. But maybe... Oh yeah, I think it's might just be from a different angle. Okay, so we just about got this whole corner. Yeah, we got to the corner. Now let's turn around, go back. Yeah, as you can see, that island is not very far off of my map. In fact, it is really, really close. So yeah, this is basically pretty close to the edge of my map. Maybe. So yeah, and it's right there. So really close. But still not land that is on my map. So let's zoom on over here. We'll see if we can find anything in this corner, because it's looking like my island and that one other little tiny island over on the other side is pretty much the only land on my map. See, this ice, I don't even think this ice is on my map. Nope. Because we're pretty close to the edge of my map and I still haven't reached the ice. So that's not on my map either. And is there some land on it? Is it an island or is it just snow? No, it's just snow and ice. Just snow and ice. That's all you get here. And it's not on my map. So yeah, if you want to get anything on my map, it's pretty much my island or that little island over there. So yeah, you've got probably the best survival island seed you could possibly get with this one, because it is truly an island survival. You just do not have anything else anywhere close. Like that island over there, that big island, is probably your biggest landmass close. And it's still not on your map. And all the way on the other side of the map at that. You might have to do the top map and the map to the side though, and map to the corner. You might have to do 3 other maps, or at least some of the area on 3 other maps, in order to really truly get a feel for what we got here. But yeah, so yeah, you're not going to be finding anything anywhere close. And that makes it the true survival island. Like, this is where you got abandoned on the island, shipwrecked, whatever, and ended up stuck out in the middle of nowhere with just what you could find on the island. Maybe a package, like the bonus chest is a package that floated up on your island with you. And then you have to make do. You have to figure out how to survive with just this little tiny island, a few trees, some seeds, and that's about it. I mean, if you really wanted a huge challenge, then you could do it without the bonus chest, which means that you've got the trees and you've got the grass, so you're going to be able, you might be able to get wheat, or you might be able to get your regular seeds and then use those seeds to start your garden so you can start growing some food. But you're still going to be faced with the fact that you're going to have to try and then you could get apples. So I guess you could get food and apples. You could get the grass and see if you can get some more. So the flowers, how they came about is I got some bone meal and I spawned some grass in, and the flowers came with them, so I just left the flowers. But you can spawn some.
Leak it? Word.
So yeah, you can get your grain going. You could get and you could get some apples from the trees. But that would basically be your food sources. I guess you could do a lot of fishing, really, and eventually kill some spiders, get some string, and then you could get a lot of fish because you could actually use a fishing pole. See, I've actually killed a few spiders, just a few. And check all the flint that I have. See?
Oh.
Tons of flint from basically clearing the ocean with gravel, using gravel and trying to clear the ocean. Of course, I try to use the gravel less than the sand because the sand I know I'm going to get it all back, whereas the gravel I know that some of it I'm not going to get back. So let's see, we need, well, we don't need to, but we're going to get some maps. And we're going to see if we can't go and explore some of the surrounding areas. Some of the surrounding maps. We need that. We need paper. And that will probably do us just fine. Yeah. So yeah, we got a map and we got paper. Oh, we need to get we actually need to get the maps. So we need like 3 maps.
I gotta go get it still.
Where are those? I probably passed them a couple of times and you guys are probably yelling at me. Hey, the maps are right there. You need to go this way. You need to go that way. But yep, gotta go down. They're probably down there by the other stuff that I got. Oh no, the maps were a different spot than the maps are right here. That's an empty map. We don't want an empty map. We want empty locator map, and we want 3 of those. Okay. Now we need to go up top here.
Do that.
Okay, and here's a fairly shallow spot.
Waste it. I'm ready for it.
Okay, let's see. Yep, there we go. Okay. I couldn't see what I was doing there. Alright, let's build up so that we can put this down. Oh, and then we need to look at the map. Look at the map. There we go. Okay, so that gets us off the side there. And then stick the paper in there. Oh, apparently we need more paper. Because I'm just going to go up to...
You need 4 paper for every 4 level map you want to make.
I don't want to make level 4 maps. I want to make level 3 maps. Because that's the size of the map that I have.
Oh.
So we need the paper.
But then
There's
why
the
didn't you
paper.
up your first map to have?
No, my first map is right there.
Why didn't you just upgrade it to have 4?
Because I don't want it upgraded. Alright, so let's see. We got a level 2 map. We want a level... And we want it to be level 3. There we go. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pull this one out of there. And we're going to put this one up there. Okay. Well, I guess we can leave one here. Why not? My microphone's actually in my way, but we'll survive with it. But I think I'm going to tilt it down towards me a little bit. Now, if you hear some squilling, that's my youngest. He's talking to my wife, was also in and out, so you probably heard her a little bit as well. And she probably is annoyed that she was even on. Okay, so yeah, I'll sleep for the night. I just prefer doing this in the day. I guess we can leave a bed here. Why not? Especially since it's just my kind of burner account. Okay, so let's go down to the corner. This is out towards where we started. We need to go that way. Okay. There we go. This will explore up above the whole top of my map right now. And I don't know if I'm going to go all the way on these ones. I think that I'm just going to explore a basic idea. I might go pretty deep on this one. Okay, so we have some runes here. Yeah, looks like some runes. Okay, we don't need to hit that corner really. Mostly what we're just doing is we're saying, okay, well, how close is the land, if any? And here's another monument. So yeah, we'll just explore real quick. Or fairly quick anyway. I suppose things could be quicker, but... There we go. Just circle around, head back over this way. And yeah, I think there will be at least a few spots on this map. Normally I'm kind of a perfectionist in some ways where I won't leave empty spots or anything because that kind of annoys me. But I'm not trying to make this video any longer than I have to. And so we're going to try and get some exploration, or at least explore the majority without having to leave too much, but not leaving too little either. So we want to make sure we get a good exploration of how close the lands are, if there's any land. And really, we're not seeing any land. Like, if there is land close, it is not on this map, I don't think. Oh, look, there we found some land. So, and that's some of the closest land we've got as well. Like, that'd probably be just a little bit farther, I think, than the island down below our main map. Because it's right at the top of this map, if not on the next map over. What in the world? Okay, I gotta go check that out. Oh, it's a shipwreck. there is a floating shipwreck. Well, there you have it. Floating shipwreck. So if you're really adventurous and you want to go find something pretty interesting, then you can come over to these coordinates on this map and you can find this. And look, there's a chest in it with some rotten potatoes. Yippee skippy. Oh, but you do get some bamboo. That's not too bad of a deal. I think there's only the one chest, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's just the one chest. That is cool, though. Find a floating chest, floating shipwreck right here. So is there... I don't think there's anything in this part of the ship, is there? No. So yeah, that's just the one chest, and there's not much there. There is some bamboo, so that would be fun. Floating ship. Floating shipwreck. Now, how you crash your ship in the sky, I don't know. But apparently, there was some seafarers on this land that managed that. Okay, so this is actually going to be just barely on the map, which still I stand by. It's basically the same distance as, or pretty close to the same distance as that other island. Now what's this up here? Okay, oh, that's another shipwreck right there. Okay, so we got a shipwreck on this island, which is pretty cool. And there's a sinkhole. A major sinkhole. So if you want to go caving, here's where you come to go caving. Oh, and you get a couple of sheep on the land. Of course, it might be different for when you go in. All right, so yeah, there's that. There's some turtles. The rune portal and a bit of land over here. Oh, and look, there's a village. So if you decide you need a village, then it's going to be on a completely different map. But hey, look, you can find one. Okay, we're going to get back on this map. And we're going to go down along the edge here, and we'll start in that bottom corner. So that village is probably your closest village. We do have a couple other maps we need to explore. Of course, I would expect them to be quite a bit of water as well. And the next one we're going to explore is the one to our side right here. So we're going to go explore this map that we're on right now. All right, let's see. So I made just a tiny island on that other one, but we're going to make a little bit bigger of one here that we can actually work a little bit of magic with. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Now we get our crafting table out here. We need to go open another map. Okay, there we go. And we'll look at it. And we get all ocean. So let's throw that in there. Let's throw the paper in there. And let's take it up to the right size. So we got a 2, and there's a 3 of 4. Okay. And take a look at that. Okay, so, oh, it says it's a 0 of 4. 3 of 4, 3 of 4. Oh, okay, so we need to change this one. We'll have to change that one. Either that or we'll have to get another one. We might have to throw that one away. But we got 3 and 4, 3 and 4. Okay, so we're on this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And we'll throw a bed down here just for kicks and giggles. And then let's see, we're going to put this map there. And we'll throw this map down there. Okay. All right, and then we'll just move out here. Okay, so we know from the corner down here, let's see, that's where we should have left, put our island. Oh well. So we'll go down to the corner here, and we know that the closest land going this direction is right up at the top of this map. That's the little island we made. And we ought to sail back there because we need to go to bed. There we go. How long have we gone so far? Let's see. 41. Okay, so we've been on for a little while, but that's all right. My gaming channel, the videos on it are pretty long. So, and for reviewing just one seed, this is a pretty long review, but we're going to do it anyway. And I might cut it down. I might cut out some of it and basically say, okay, here's a condensed version of what I was talking about on this. So that way you guys can see the seed without having to deal with me flying around all over the place. And if you want a more in-depth, then you could always go and do this. You could always watch this video, because I'll put them both up. I have no problem putting up a long video. Okay, so yeah, we saw the land that's just up above with the village. I don't think the village is actually on this map. We'll check when we go back up that way. Okay, so really it is the top of the map that we need to check out first anyway. And then we'll check out over to the side, over to the left. And we'll also... And then our last map we'll try and do is the one down to the left side. Or what would be to the west of my island. So I think that village actually is on the map. Well, maybe not. Because see, like these islands over here are, but not much of the mainland is on this part. Well, main island. So yeah, there. See, we've got the corner of this island. Got this corner. And up into the sand some. It's on it. This rune portal is on the map. On this map. I think. Yeah, I think it's barely on it. Yeah, I think it's barely on it. So yeah, this village is not on it. Let's go check out the village real quick though. We do have sugarcane there, so if you need sugarcane, that's where you go to come and get sugarcane. Beetroot, if you want to get some beetroot. It's actually a pretty small village. You've got 4 buildings, a couple farms, You got some potatoes. So that's not too bad of a deal. I mean, it took me a long time to get my potato. And I got it from a zombie. So I'll be able to grow my potato farm and be able to get a whole potato farm, but that's going to take a while. And this is actually a pretty cool island. It's got some bees, which is all cool. My oldest son, not the one that's home right now, but my oldest son, he likes the bees. He always enjoys it when there's bees around on the island. And look, there's a nice little lake on this too. I like this island. This is actually a very aesthetically pleasing island. I like the shape, I like the style, and I like the little lake in the middle of it. That is just cool. Lake, pond, whatever you want to call it, but it's cool. So yeah, and you have the 4 buildings. I think that there is room for a few extra villagers though, because of this house over here. I think this house has 4 beds in it. So you're doing all right there. Oh, and that's a leather workers. Okay. So yeah, there's 4 beds. I think there's also a chest. Yes. So there's chests. You get some emeralds, some bread, some apples. Not too bad. And then you've got your leather workers, which will have a chest in it with a little bit of leather. So you could get a little bit of leather. Which I did get a little bit of leather. I think it was from llamas though. And let's see. So yeah, and then this is just a regular little house. And there's bees right here in town actually. So you don't even have to go all the way across the island in order to get the bees. You can have bees right here. And then you got this farmer who lives over here. Yeah, this is a farmer or renter house, which does have a chest, 1 sapling, and a few apples. So yeah, not much in the way of stuff in this village, but it is a decent village. Like, it does offer you most of what you would want from a village. So, you're still not getting a few things, but most of what you want from a village, you've got villagers there. You could actually create the other villagers and be able to get some trades from them for the right stuff. If you need birchwood or want birchwood, it's here, so you could get that. You can get your sugar cane from this island. And this is a nice little pond in here too, but not near as nice as that one up there. In fact, this one, I don't know. It's all right. It's aesthetically pleasing in some ways, I suppose. But for the most part, I wouldn't really care that much about that one. Okay, and I do think that is at least partially on the map. No, maybe not. So I don't know if that's even on the map at all. It might be cut off completely, but it might be pretty close to. It might have just like a little bit of something on there. Anyways, so now we need to head that direction for just a little bit, because then we're going to hook down this way so that we explore some of this. And then we'll hook around. Okay, and there's an island. That might be the closest island. No, that's not the closest island because it's at an angle. As far as blocks, though, it might be the fewest blocks away. Well, I don't know, because it is possibly on the map. It might actually be beyond that other side of the map. Yeah, it's just off the other side of the map, or a little ways off this other side of the map. We'll go out because we've looked at the other islands around, so we might as well come look at this one. It's plains and forest over there. This is what? Oh, a shipwreck. It looks like it's almost a complete shipwreck. Mostly complete. It doesn't have the crossbar on that middle one. But most of the ship looks like it's here. So you're looking at 3 chests for this one. Good loot there. So then we got this one. Oh, you got some armor, some enchanted armor even. Boots, tunic, and pants. Paper and coal, wheat. Not bad, not bad. Then you go inside and you get your treasure map and some paper. So there you go. If you want this full shipwreck, then you can come out here. Of course, it's a whole map plus away from whole regular map plus away from your island, from the starter island. So yeah, if you want to travel here, but it looks like looks like this might be a swamp out here actually, but there's nothing no island, no land in mass in the swamp. Because I think the discoloration of the water, that means a swamp, but I don't know. And there's a couple of turtles on a tiny island. And then we got more land out that way. But that is outside of the scope of where we are exploring. So far, we've only found islands even close within a map plus distance. So, and the one down at the very bottom of that first map, of our main map, that's just off the map, that one is probably just as close, if not just a little bit closer than the land up above. Another ocean monument. We've found plenty of those, so if you like monuments, you're going to be able to find plenty of those as you travel this great wide ocean. Of course, like I said, I haven't traveled the ocean really any. I've been sticking to my island and basically clearing out the ocean, basically draining the ocean for pretty much the whole time. So now we'll go explore down towards the bottom. I doubt that we'll find anything. We might find a few little islands. I wouldn't expect anything big in this area down here. So, yeah. And that's stuff that we've already explored. So we'll go down here. We're going to probably explore this whole map. But that's just because up at the top there was a few things that we wanted to check out. And really, this gives us a pretty large area that we're actually exploring up around the island. We are, at this point, kitty corner to the island. Get this corner explored. I really don't think there's anything else for us to find, but we'll explore anyway. There we go. And got that. There we go. And we'll go in here. Okay, so this is one that we already done. So let's go ahead and swap that out. This one is one that we have. So we're gonna get that one. Okay, we're gonna throw that in there. We're gonna throw that in there, and then we're gonna pull that down. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna be wasted. We're gonna just throw it out. And we're gonna find another locator map. That one's a waste of my time. There we go. And then we'll take a look at that. There we go. Okay. Now we'll throw this in. And we'll get it up to the right level. So level 2. And level 3. Okay, and we'll throw it right here so it goes on right away. Okay. And take this one out. Put that one in. Let's get to the day. All right, so yeah, there we go. Now we got one more map that we'll be exploring, and as soon as that map is done, then we'll figure things out. Oh, that's that map that I threw there. Okay. Let's see, and let's pop this corner since we're here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is go down and then across, and then we'll explore from the bottom up, basically. Because this is going to be the farthest away. So we'll explore what's farthest away from the island first. And we're starting to run into land masses that are over that way. We'll just go take a quick look. This is actually a little bit more than a map over. This is like a map and a half away almost. The ruined portal right there, but it's off the map. And then there's this bigger landmass here. Might even be some mainland as the planes continue to move farther and farther out. Of course, there's some water going through, so maybe it's mainland. Oh, and there's a cherry blossom forest over there, and a outpost in the distance. So that's as far as exploring with that, though. We'll go down here to this one. Okay, so that's pretty much the same type of the same land, basically, because it goes over across there, and then there's this island out there. So we're still in basically the same map, or same area. And these are all quite a ways away from our island still. We're still over a map away, over a full three-quarter map away from pretty much anything with our island.
How's the island finding go?
We're finding a few things. We found a floating shipwreck. Well, half of a floating shipwreck. It was floating in the air, like way up above the water.
I need to see that.
No, I'll show you later. I'm quite a ways away from it right now.
Okay.
So then we go down here, and just past the corner a little bit, there is more land. But it's kind of all joined with this, all part of this same land mass here. You do have some taiga here, which is nice. In fact, you got some super taiga right there, or whatever they call it. Giant taiga? something like that. Anyways, you got that. The giant taiga. Actually, this is giant taiga that's up on top of this too. But then you got some regular taiga, and I think it's just regular forest over there. Yeah, just regular forest on that island, and some taiga on this side. So now we're gonna go down across the bottom of this map.
And a Carter on your side.
Yep. Yeah, it's my youngest that you hear cooing down there. He's a cute kid. So yeah, I have 6 kids. 2 of them are home right now with me. 3 of them are boys. 3 of them are girls. All the girls went to school today. We just had one sick, and then my youngest, he's only 4. Of course, he's his development has been slowed, and so he has not walked or talked yet. Although he's getting really close to the walking part. The talking, though, that's probably going to be a while still. I think that he wants to talk. He likes to make noises. But I don't think he's quite figured it out yet. Right now he makes noises, and we seem to understand well enough to get him what he needs. So he's pretty satisfied with that, I think. At least for now. I imagine eventually he'll be wanting more than just that type of an interaction. And he has shown progression. He's shown progression in pretty much every way, so he's likely to progress to the point where he can communicate with us just fine. But it's just taking a while. Talking can be difficult for some people, and for him, it seems like it's pretty difficult. At least forming actual words. So I'm kind of pinning this corner mostly so that I can, so that it's easy to just, I think that's just that island that I made, yeah. Just because that makes it easier to take a look. So yeah, we're gonna look through all of this over this way. I left spots. I can't leave spots. There we go. Spots. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty much pushing it towards that corner because that corner is where I go back to my island, which is where I would like to end this video, or at least end this part of the video. I actually was hoping to go to the one where I'm actually working and kind of show you around what I've actually done myself on this survival island and what I've done to change it up. I've showed you some through this though. In fact, I've shown you a fair bit of it. It would be more just showing you my progress since I made this copy yesterday. And there hasn't been a lot of progress. I've just cleared some more of the ocean, pushed it back a little bit more. That's mostly what I've done with that. So, but I'll probably show you that stuff real quick, and then we'll probably end the video. And yeah, I'll load the whole thing, but then I'm probably going to be coming back to this video, editing it down to as quick as I can to actually review the seed. Oh, and I also wanted to show you guys the seed that this that is accompanied with this video, with this island and this awesomeness of Survival Island seed. So yeah, we pretty much have ocean all around. So we're gonna go get over my island, and then drop in. Oh, and I dropped right on beetroot. That's stupid. Okay. Well, I can't let that stand. So where's that hook? Yes, I'm on creative right now. Yes, I could just go in and get it, but it's gonna bother me if I leave it, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, we'll just put it on the back of here. Okay, so I want some item frames. So yeah, we'll just go down until we can find the item frames. It should be somewhere in here. And there's the signs. Getting close to the bottom. The pottery, I don't see the item frames. Where's the item frames? Yeah, you guys probably saw them. And they're telling me, hey, it's right there. It's right in front of your face. Oh, there we go. No, we don't want a painting. We want item frames. Should we get glowing item frames? Yeah, let's get 4 of those. We need to crouch. Okay. There we go. And I think this one goes, yeah, that's the one with my island, so it goes down here. Alright. And oh, it's gonna make copies of them for me. How nice of it. Okay, that one's this one. And that one, that one, oh, it's the same one. Okay. Then that one's this one. And that one is that one. There we go. So that's what you get when you explore around my survival island, which is right there. Ocean, ocean, ocean. On a 3 out of 4 map. That's how far you'd have to travel in order to get to land, is either all the way up to that, which I think this is probably the closest. But the land that's down here is probably pretty close to the same distance. It's down just on the other side of that map. So that's a lot of blue. And the shipwreck is up there. I think there's that little block in the corner right there. So there we go. All right.
It's a pixel on a map.
And now we're going to go out of this one. So in a little while when I'm out, I'll show you the video and show you the video of me going through it. So then we're going to save and quit this one. And I'm going to go into my survival one of it and just show you around real quick. And show you basically the progress and stuff. See, so I've been draining right now. been draining some ocean right now. And it's been just right over here in this area. This is the bottom corner. My bed is right up there somewhere. But yeah, this is just the top corner that I'm clearing out of the ocean. So I haven't done a whole lot else. Excuse me. I've got allergies and they act up on me, keep me on my toes, make me sneeze, that kind of stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run up here, up the stairs, and back to my bed. Okay, so since I filled this chest, emptied it, filled it again of cobblestone, and now I've used a lot of the cobblestone for the wall, and then I baked some of the cobblestone, and I got some glass. This stuff I'm going to use to start building a house or mansion or whatever you want to call it, but I'm going to build it starting down below, and I'm going to use stone block, and we're going to build a house starting down there and coming all the way up above land, probably somewhere right around this corner actually of the island. That's probably somewhere in here that I'm probably going to put my house for this. I want to put another farm over there, and probably 2 more farms at some point somewhere over here. Probably one over here, and then one up above or something like that. I don't know, maybe one up here and one over here so that they're right next to each other up above. In any case, as you can see, my farms are a little bit offset of where they should be. Anyway, I decided to go with a whole wheat farm, although I was wanting one for carrots and one for beetroot as well. I've been surviving mostly off of carrots, and because they replenish pretty quick, they fill me up. I'm able to use them. I've got stacks of the. I got a whole stack of them, and I've got another stack in my chest. So yeah, and so I cleared all this out. This was a long time ago, but this is what I had cleared. What I cleared out just yesterday. It was from back here up to there. I'm still working on clearing the rest of this sand and gravel out up to the wall here. And then once I've got that cleared out, then I'll start putting more in and clear out all the way up in there. At some point, I need to go out and finish the length of the chutes that go out there to divide it up so that it makes it a little easier to clear. So this had a couple of different had a divider that went down through the middle of it to, if not 2 different dividers. One, I think it had 2 other dividers that went through it, and I've cleared it out. Nope, just one. It was this one. This one went all the way back over there. And then that one actually went across and over and connected, but it's now cleared out partially too. So yeah, I've got to clear all of this area out, and I got to clear that down along the outside of the island out. So that's still what needs to be done in order to clear the ocean, drain the ocean for the eventual island size that I'm wanting. And then once I get it to the island size I want, then it will be a matter of building it up, trying to consolidate my farms, get me an actual sheep farm, and also a cow farm. And then if we can, I wouldn't mind getting some chickens if they can if they show up. If they don't show up, then that's just too bad. I guess I'll just have to live with that. But I'm hoping that some chickens will show up, and then I can get me some chickens as well. Pigs would be nice as well. We'd get all of those farmed. And then once we've got all the farms, our house built, and all, of course, the farms for those. So let's see, we got beetroot, carrots, wheat. We'll have potatoes. So we got 4. Is there another one? No, that's all 4 of the ones that we have that we need to farm. We are clearing out the ruins. So see, the ruins are, I'm starting to get them cleared out, or the ocean drained around them. That's going to be a little bit challenging just because they have water up in little crevices and stuff that I'm going to have to work around and clear out with the sand and gravel somehow. So that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm trying to get done with Minecraft right now. I do think that this was where I was planning on putting the farm, but now I'm thinking up top might be the better place for them. Just because that will be a little more out of the way, and I could actually put like a sheep farm right here and the cows close or something like that. I could put the animals closer. Or maybe it would be better to put them out away so then the ones that spawn won't have other entities too close, and so it will be able to spawn more. But as you can see, I'm going to need a lot more green grass if I want more to spawn. So we are getting close. We are getting to where we have what we want on this. It is a big project. I like the big projects. I like clearing it out. And I don't think that I'm going to suffer too much with you guys or make you suffer through me actually doing the draining of the ocean. I probably will want to do some more videos eventually, but right now I'm not planning any additional videos right quick. It will probably be a little while before I put more videos on what I'm doing here on this Minecraft world. I hope to be able to stick with it until I've got all of the ocean drained and everything built up the way that I wanted. Once I've got the farms and everything built, though, I don't know how much longer I will continue it after that. At that point, then it would become a journey to try and get a village built on here. And since this is supposed to be a survival island, that means that I'd have to trap zombie villagers and cure them. That might be somewhat difficult. I haven't really gone to the nether on this, so I don't know what the nether looks like. But that would be something that I'd have to explore, especially since I would need a fortress in order to get the rods that I'd need in order to create the potions. Because the potion stand requires a rod, a blaze rod. So there is still a lot that I need to do. I will probably also be doing a fair bit of mining once I get everything built, because I'm going to need to go and find as much iron as I can, and then hopefully even find some diamonds, some gold, other things like that. So I already have an awful lot of copper. Not in that one, in this one. So I already have plenty of copper. In fact, this might be a good one to actually look at making a copper roof, considering how much copper I have. But that is to be determined. So this is the Road to Throsia, and I will bid all of you a very good day. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below.